Welcome, Phantom friends, and I'm about to do something that I'm probably gonna regret. So, welcome to my kitchen. This is the only side of it that looks somewhat decent right now, so we're not gonna show the rest of it. Alright, so some of you may have seen on Twitter that I recently came across another thing for us fans to try. If you recall, a while back I reviewed a Phantom tea that I found, and today we are going to try a Phantom, drumroll please, coffee. So Bones Coffee is a company that I just heard of recently. They're known for like having all these different kinds of awesome flavors. But I came across an ad for them on Facebook where they were specifically advertising Phantom of the Opera coffee. And so I thought, what the hell? Content. And I'm a huge coffee drinker. Now, I have been drinking for many years now Bones' arguably biggest competitor, Death Wish. And no, this video is not sponsored by Bones Coffee, but y'all, if you ever want to partner up, you just hit me up. It is a medium roast chocolate eclair flavor. You know, so I'm assuming we're gonna have some mocha and like Italian sweet cream kind of a flavor profile going on here. I am not a huge coffee snob, as you can tell by my my setup here. About the most impressive thing I do is grind my own beans, and this coffee is pre-ground, so we're not even gonna have to do that.
Did you just say that it's pre-ground coffee?
Yes.
What kind of Philistine horse shit did you bring into my house?
Apparently he does not approve.
We may be heathens, but that is not okay. That's not okay. No.
I'm sorry. I don't know if we have much of a choice at the moment.
We do. I'm gonna set it all on fire.
Or you could not.
That is disgusting.
Alright, friends. Let's get this started.
Everything that she says is a lie.
Alright, friends. Let's make some coffee. Would probably be helpful if I got rid of this morning's coffee grounds. Alright. And I accidentally bought 2 of these. So if I end up liking it, I might do like a giveaway or something like that. That might end up being a good idea. We've never done that before on the channel. So if you're wondering why I was saying this might turn out to be a really bad idea, is because it is currently like 6:30 in the evening.
Oh, it's 7.
Oh, yeah, we don't say we're heathens in this family because
We are.
So it's not really an insult.
Except when you're using pre-ground coffee.
Degenerates.
Or degens from upcountry.
Degens from upcountry. Oh,
See?
nifty.
It looks like a bone.
The way you open it, it's got like it's a bone, and you pull the cap. Oh, okay. You want a root beer float? Well, we're making coffee.
I don't want coffee because it's 7 o'clock at night. But a root beer float.
You know what that's called? A negative attitude and being a quitter.
No, I'm choosing a root beer float over coffee. I'm choosing the better road here.
Nothing's better than coffee.
So now we have to have a debate in the comments on coffee or root beer float.
All right, you heard him. Are we on team coffee or team root beer float? Y'all can be children while I drink my adult juice.
That's gonna taste like French chocolate over snails.
Hopefully minus the snails. Okay, so first we're gonna just smell it before anything else. Okay, I definitely smell the mocha. And I definitely smell like the cream, the sweet cream flavor. So I was generally pretty right about that. So it does smell really good. It literally smells like a chocolate eclair. So our pre-ground coffee, that is my only complaint so far.
It's so fine.
It is rather fine
terrible.
ground. So if you're a coffee connoisseur, I am... He's being a little over dramatic. Forgive him. So if I'm not really a coffee connoisseur, I don't have a ton of major preferences. But one thing I do know is that I like to grind my coffee slightly more coarse than this, but it's really not that fine. Because I brew really, really strong coffee. Alright, so we've got the appropriate amount there. Although, of course, Tyler...
And it's a medium roast?
And I also do prefer dark roasts over medium roasts. However, I can see how a dark roast might overpower the Eclair flavor, so that might be why.
It smells like a roasted donut. You're showing this giant mess that we have over here. Nobody needs to see that.
Like that mostly.
It's a giant mess that she made.
I did not.
She did, trying to clean up this side. It's all a lie.
I don't need your negativity in my life.
Everything is a lie.
So now we're gonna grab the only mug that is appropriate for this use.
Two.
So we actually have two options for our coffee cup tonight. Tyler and my cat are going to photobomb. So our choices for mugs tonight are the usual keep calm and bring down the chandelier, or this one that Tyler got me how long ago?
Well, that was for...
I think it was for our first anniversary.
That was our 6-month anniversary. So that was almost 2 years ago.
Okay, so 6-month anniversary cup. This is actually my channel name in Lord of the Rings Elvish. And being a Lord of the Rings nerd, along with everything else I'm a nerd about, I appreciated this. So we have that, and then we have our usual. Now, since we don't know if we're gonna like this coffee or not, maybe it might be wise to use the smaller one. I've also never used this in a video before. Alright, so we're
brought to you by Hamilton Beach Flex Brew.
Oh god. Again, if somebody wants to sponsor me, they can.
Yeah, Hamilton Beach, Bones Coffee, Deathwish Coffee.
Any of the above.
Potato farmers.
Yeah, we have a lot of potatoes. Don't judge me for my amount of potatoes. Samwise Gamgee would be proud. Alright, and then my super fancy coffee maker here, you know, it's basically a fake Keurig with a carafe. I've gotten a lot better use out of it than a real Keurig though, so. Alright, we are brewing. And yes, he bought me this when we were still like first dating, just because he knew that I love coffee so much. So if anybody wants to say he doesn't go above and beyond.
Okay, first off, it was the same damn price as a Keurig. But I could also get a carafe.
Why do you pronounce it Keurig?
I don't know.
Because every time you do speech to text, and you say Keurig, it always comes out Keurig.
I never used speech to text.
Clearly you have, because I have gotten that from you multiple times.
I never use it. Why buy that?
Why
when I can
not?
also get a carafe to where when I want coffee, we can...
When do you ever want coffee? That was the question.
Well, I don't currently have any coffee because we bought you a 5-pound container of Valhalla Java, and I don't really like it.
So, like I said, prior to this, I have been drinking Death Wish brand coffee, the most highly caffeinated coffee in existence, supposedly. Allegedly. But we accidentally bought a 5-pound bag that I literally just finished off.
That's not true. You
finished
off the bag.
It's currently in the... Oh.
And this.
I have not finished it.
This holds half a pound. It wasn't an accident. At the time, I was only drinking Celsius.
And our coffee is done. So, looking at it, I don't know what y'all think. I feel like most of my audience does not drink coffee, but
I don't know what you think about the coffee that looks like coffee.
Yeah, you know, there might be people out there that
don't know what coffee looks like.
There might be people out there who can tell whether or not a coffee is going to be good just by looking at it.
Well, that smell. Okay. You have fun with that.
This is a non-believer.
Shun the non-believer.
Shun the non-believer. Shun. Did that show my age? And now we are going to let it cool because I'm going to try it first without adding anything to it. This motherfucker has suggested that I add Twix flavoring to a chocolate eclair.
Well, here, if it doesn't taste enough like chocolate, there's that. A little hot sauce.
I have married a psychopath.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet, I guess.
You're so set in on it that you're just
I've accepted.
I already married this person.
I have accepted it. We've been living together long enough, and the kids already call you dad. Like, we're married, and we argue like married couples about. We don't argue. We just gripe at each other about shit.
Yeah.
I think I can count the amount of actual arguments we've had on one hand over the past 3 years. So how are you guys? I'm just sitting here waiting for this to cool off. I would like to not lose my taste buds. So while we're waiting on this to cool off, I guess that means we have time for a little chat. So I know I haven't been updating a whole lot, and that is for a number of reasons, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm getting a lot of videos filmed ahead of time this time around so that hopefully I have some more leeway. The kids are now out of school, so I have them 24/7 now, which means my time is quite limited. But don't worry, I am still making content. I still have much more to come. I've got a lot of ideas right now, actually. Some really fun stuff to start and some fun stuff to continue. There was a member, thank you, that actually suggested that I play the Time Princess mobile game, that there is a phantom story arc in there somewhere, and so I'm very curious. So I think I'll definitely play that in the near future. I've already downloaded it. I just got to find out where the phantominess begins. One game we will not be finishing, though, is the Masm Phantom. And I'll tell you why. I have praised this game since the beginning on its LaRue accuracy and just the major attention to detail that they have provided. And I've overall been very impressed with the game so far, but I found out that apparently, spoiler for anybody who doesn't want it spoiled, apparently Eric gets physically violent with Christine, and the psychological manipulation is really bad. No, we're not even gonna play that. We're not gonna do this. I have fought my entire obsession against this idea that Eric was physically abusive with her and stuff like that. So we are not playing into that stereotype. So I'm sorry if you're disappointed by me not playing that, but just kind of on principle at this point, I'm like, no, we're not going to perpetuate this. What I am going to go back to is a regular Sims series. We've already done making Eric and Christine in Sims 4, which we did without mods, and I think from here on out we will do mods. But I have a whole opera house that I downloaded, and I think we should decorate it together, and I think that we should play out a story a little bit, and you all can help me decide whether or not I should just let them free will and see what happens, or if we should actually make some kind of storyline. Okay, this has stopped steaming so much, so I'm gonna assume that it is ready to drink. So let's do our taste test of the Angel of Music Chocolate Eclair Coffee by Bones Coffee Company. Okay, right off the bat, it is still bitter, obviously because it has no sugar in it, but it's not undrinkable bitter. It just tastes like your average person who wants a black coffee. So despite the just bitterness from being coffee, it actually is fairly smooth. It's really smooth, actually. And I definitely taste that mocha. I'm usually not one for mocha in my coffee. I don't usually do that. But in this case, I really like it. And now we're gonna see if we can take out some of that bitterness, and we're gonna add a little bit of sugar. So we are gonna add some sugar in. I'm sorry if my hair keeps causing the lapel mic to make noise. We won't do a full tablespoon. I like a lot of sugar in my coffee. So actually, for me to be able to sip on this without anything in it says a lot about how smooth it is. Maybe we'll start with just a little bit of milk. I don't have any half and half, unfortunately, or else I would just use that. But we'll just do a little bit. Okay, so with the sugar and milk, that's really nice. That's really nice. Yeah, I wouldn't advise putting any kind of flavored cream in this. I would just use half and half if you want to take out some of that bitterness. And then I just used like a half a tablespoon of sugar, I think. And that was definitely enough. And so the flavor profile is really actually coming out. You guys, this tastes so good. I definitely taste chocolate eclair for sure. Like, especially once I put the milk in to, smooth out that little bit of bitterness that there was. Okay, so final verdict, yes, I absolutely recommend this coffee. I will definitely be ordering some more of this in the future, whether my lovely fiance likes my pre-ground coffee or not. 2 thumbs up. For sure, I will be ordering this again. I don't know if this is limited edition or not, however. It is an Owl Crate exclusive, so I don't know if that means that it's only going to be around for a limited time. So, especially if that is the case, I am going to send one of you your own bag. I have decided I like this coffee enough to share it with you guys. So I will choose any phantom friend that emails me interested. I will randomly choose one of you to receive our very first giveaway that we're doing. So exciting. Well then, phantom friends and coffee drinkers alike, stay fantastic with a PH. Keep your hand at the level of your eyes.